Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. I'm gonna be doing a live stream of just helping people. I thought this would be a cool new segment that I would do instead of releasing a video today. So I'm thinking of doing this on the regular, and I hope people will like this. So I'm just gonna be, you know, answering some questions in the live chat and going through, I guess, probably a lot of different resources that some people may not know. And yeah, so first question, somebody, let's start off. Who has a question? Anyone? Marco Fabris, how's the Radeon VII rig doing? Fixed? Marco Fabris, yes, the Radeon VII rig is doing great. It's mining at 480 megahash at about 1300 watts. Each GPU is getting about 80 to 85 megahash. At about, yeah. The drone guy, take off the 2 dislikes you to know who you are. The drone guy. Oh man, that's funny. Demolish that substation. Yeah, way. Okay, I have to. Okay, since the live chat is going pretty fast, I'm probably gonna miss some questions, but I'll do my best. Okay, guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's see here. Marco, so I answered your question. Next question from Frosty Chef. How do I get my 5700 to use less than 160 watts on the wall at 55 megahash? Frosty Chef, you have to try More Power Tool. Igor Schmidt's More Power Tool. I guess that's in Windows because you have to unlock the memory voltage. The MV on the memory and the core as well. So there are plenty of videos. I do have a video about that on YouTube, so check that out. Hold on, let me bring it up here. Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Let's go More Power Tool. Do I have a More Power Tool? Actually, Igor's Lab has a More Power Tool video, but who else has yeah, here we go. I have a 5700 XT hash rate update with More Power Tool and Phoenix Miner 4.9C, which is old Phoenix Miner version. Definitely there's a new version of Phoenix Miner. But I would honestly use Team Red Miner for your 5700 XTs. Team Red Miner, in my opinion, is probably the best AMD miner right now. Phoenix Miner and Claymore I wouldn't even use anymore, but Phoenix Miner and Claymore Miner, they fake their hash rates, so there's like a 1 to 2 megahash like they add on. Like if you do a comparison from Team Red Miner and Phoenix Miner, you're probably gonna get a little bit more reported shares on Team Red Miner, even though your hash rate is showing a little bit lower. I probably will do a test on that in the future, but that is what everyone's been saying. So I've been sticking with Team Red Miner for mining Ethereum. Okay, there's a ton of questions here, guys. I'm trying to not miss any questions. So thank you guys for being here. This is a new segment that I thought of that I could probably help with some people. So okay, going along. What else do we got here? Let's see. Marco. Okay, I answered Marco's question. Frosty, I just answered your question. Stefan Deldrop, I'll have a video about my A10 Pro fixing the firmware in a couple days. Where can I get 5700 570s for $100? Ember, check your local Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, whatever your local website is. eBay, I hate eBay, but eBay is pretty expensive right now for 570s, RX 570. Let's see. Actually, let's just go recently sold so we can just gauge how much they sell for recently. 90 to 115 to 86, $60. That's a 4 gig. I would try to get 8 gigs, but 8 gig cards are now, wow, $130 for a 574 gig power color. Wow, these are crazy prices right now. Yeah, I would try to find it locally on the used market as much as you can. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, let's get to 50 likes. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Thank you for watching. Ace K, hey RedPandaMining, what happened to the Atom Miner? Ace K, it is sent to Mr. Crypto Mikkel. Crypto Mikkel, another fellow YouTuber. He has the Atom Miner. I think he has a video here. Gift from RedPandaMining, and I sent him my Atom Miner. And let's see here. Does he have a? Let's see. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I boxed him this Atom Miner. So he has it. Okay. A lot of questions here. I slow it down, guys. Let's slow it down here. How to mod an MSI RX 580 8GB card for 30 megahash. Dinusha Maduranga. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. There are a million resources on YouTube to how to BIOS mod 580 for Ethereum. If you just type in that, like 580 BIOS mod for Ethereum, there are a million videos about that. And I would actually check out the one from Mining Chamber. That's probably a recent one, 2 months ago, so that's a really good one. Yeah, I would watch those videos. I would gladly go through that live, but I don't have the software on my streaming computer right now. I don't have Polaris BIOS editor. I don't have a whole bunch of other tools. I would do that, but maybe I'll do that for the next stream. I'll have all that stuff preloaded. Okay, would you recommend NiceHash to beginners? Mighty Moron, at this moment, I actually have a video tomorrow talking about alternatives to NiceHash. So wait for that video. You will see plenty of different alternatives to NiceHash. But you know, there's Kudo Miner, and recently Cryptex. They just reached out to me, and their software looks pretty good. So I'm going to be trying that out as well. I think NiceHash has too much of a market share right now, so I want people to try other stuff, because NiceHash is too big, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend NiceHash at the moment. Okay, hi, do I need to buy Windows for my mining rig I am building? Matthias, no, you do not need to buy Windows. Please do not buy Windows. You can just install the Windows, and you don't have to put in the license or anything. Okay, you have to disable the Windows updates anyway. So you don't need the updates or anything. Savage Viking, in 2 years, when ETH mining ends, what are we gonna mine? Savage Viking, that is a good question. We don't know when Ethereum is going to, let me just do like a RX 570 rig here, 180 mega hash. Okay, so this is a great question, and I'm probably gonna miss a whole bunch of other questions you guys are asking. So let me just go through this question here from. I already lost the spot. The chat's been going too fast. So in 2 years, I'm gonna say everyone who has AMD cards right now, and everyone who has been buying AMD cards, like 5700 XTs, whatever, all that stuff, are gonna get their money back within a year, or at least before a year and a half. Okay, as the current market prices, everything, general uptrend right now, profitability, it seems to be good. Okay, a single RX 570 rig right now, you're making about $2 or $3 a day after 10 cents kilowatt hour. Okay, so you equate that to, actually there's a great website right here by Cryptex, the best GPUs for mining. Okay, so actually I have it set here on payback, so you can see here the price of a GPU generally, like RTX 3090, your ROI or break-even point is 634 days, okay? That's like 2 years, all right? But you're looking at AMD cards, for example, RX 470, 488 gigabyte, 570s, all the Polaris cards, you're gonna break even or ROI within, I would say, let's see here, 4 to 6 to 8 months, okay? Maximum, as of right now, as of you guys are watching this video, your break-even point for the Polaris cards, depending on what price you can get these at, All right, some of these, you know, 8 gigabyte cards are not 129, they're like maybe 150, 170, but generally your break-even point is going to be insanely fast at this moment, at the current time of profitability, the current price of the coin, difficulty, all that stuff. Okay, the equilibrium of all those things together is what equates to your profitability right now. Okay, so Polaris cards are obviously really good at this moment, but you also have to think of the future. Think of resale value. I mean, I feel like that's kind of like a what's that term? Polaris cards have been probably, in my opinion, the best resale value for the past 4 years. Okay, this is my opinion, because 4 gigabyte cards have been around. The Polaris cards have been around for 4 years now, and it's insane that they still sell. The 470 4 gigabyte card that came out at the middle of 2016 is selling for about $75 to $100 on eBay. Okay, it's insane. It's insane that these cards are still selling for that much, and that is because, look at this, a monthly profit of a 474 gigabyte at the moment is around $20 to $22. Okay, so looking at these prices, it's just like insane, right? Everyone's talking about resale value, but honestly, GPU resale value for the past 4 years has been there at all times. Maybe not all times. We had times when you know, Bitcoin went down to $4,000, $3,000, and that's when RX 570, 580, 4 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte cards were $50, $60. All right, so that was the best time to buy GPUs. But now that everything's up, everything's profitable, all those prices are extremely profitable right now. Okay, so hope that answers your question. 50. So let's talk about the 5700s. Some people are asking. Let's see here. 5600s. Okay, your break-even point is about a year. 5700s right now is about more than a year, but you're making about $40 a month. And guys, profitability like this changes all the time, so you're not going to make that theoretical $39 a month. I've told you guys this before. I made these videos like every other couple of weeks, that profitability, your numbers that you're seeing here for your like 570 rig, for example, at 180 mega hash, is going to change all the time. Okay, like last month it was about $10 profitability a day. All right, on mining Ethereum for a 570, 580 rig at 180 mega hash. That was 2 months ago, and that only lasted like a couple days, or a week or so. But now that the block rewards, the transaction fees have gone down, there's not much hype for DeFi, it seems, anymore. You can see the general profitability right now on a 570 rig is this much. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Changes all the time. That goes with 5700s as well. 5700 XTs, amazing GPUs to buy, to mine with. On the horizon, I think in a couple days, the 6000 series are going to be announced. So in my opinion, I wouldn't buy the 5700s or 5000 series at this moment. We have no idea what the 6000 series hash rates are yet. Okay, nobody knows what the 6900 XT hash rate does, 6800. So I'm waiting for those until we know the efficiency of the 6800, 6900. We don't know. Okay, so depending if it's on par with what the 5700 does, then, and if maybe there's a price drop on the 5700 Navi cards, then the 5000 series are still the better buy. But we don't know that. We don't know that yet until we see the 6000 series GPUs come out. Okay, all right. Next question. Thank you all for being here. Wow, we almost have 200 people watching. Smash the like button, my friends. Thank you for coming by. This is a new segment for people just tuning in, that I just want to answer some questions that I can do as best as I can. And hopefully, yeah, I can help some people out. Everything is everything I say in this stream is in my point of view and in my own opinion. Okay, everyone has their own opinion, and there's going to be different opinions about general profitability of different things and different coins, whatever the best GPU for mining is. It ranges. Okay, everyone has a different range of opinions, but for me, I've kind of like generalized most things, okay? Most things, but I'll try to give you a direct answer. All right, okay, chat has been, all right, I already lost the question I did before. All right, I'm gonna have to re-answer some. You guys will have to answer some questions here. Okay. Brian Beauchamp, Red Panda Mining. Brian, what is up, my friend? What was your biggest crypto-related loss, mistake since you started mining? Brian Beauchamp. My biggest crypto-related loss, mistake. Okay, let me think here. Okay. Brian, some people may disagree with this. Some people may. But I started mining. I started mining back in, like, religious, like, I did mine back in 2013, 2014, not religiously, but I started in November 27, not November, February of 2017, okay? That's when Ethereum was like $7 or something. So, in retrospect, or in hindsight, in my opinion, my biggest mistake was buying all 1060s. Okay, during this time, from I would say November 2017 all the way up until I would say the end of 2017, I was buying 1066 gigabyte cards and 1063 gigabyte cards. But my reasoning for buying 1060s during that time, which they were amazing, probably the most efficient GPUs for mining, I should have bought, in hindsight, I should have bought 1080 Ti's during those times, even though they were like really expensive during those times. But the resale value for those were a lot better than what 1060s held up during the downtrend of Bitcoin during 2018, 2019. The 1080 Ti's during all this time were selling for like $600, $800, $700. Okay, but the 1060s back then, even the previous years, were still selling for only like $150, $200, maybe less. Not as great as the 1080 Ti's. So in the future, in my opinion, in the future, buying flagship cards, like more expensive cards, even today, 3080, 3090s, maybe not the 3090, but generally the 3080 is actually a really good buy at 879, 100 mega hash. They're great cards, but your break-even point on those right now is about 300, 400 days. But for resale value sake, resale value sake, my mistake that I did was buying 1060s, like cheaper cards. And maybe that is kind of an unpopular opinion, because even cheaper cards today are still able to sell for a good amount of money. So I don't know, maybe some people may think that's a bad idea, or a good or bad thing, a loss, or I don't know. For me, I think it's a loss, because I could have maybe made more money if I just bought the bigger flagship cards during the 2017 time. So yeah, Brian, I don't know if that answers your question. That's probably one of my big things. In terms of a coin, I guess I was doing that in GPU, but in coins, let me think here. Yes, okay. Yeah, in terms of coins, I did have a lot of Brian, in terms of coins, crypto, I did have a lot of altcoins, and you guys all know altcoins have gone down to the dumps. Like, I would say, actually, a great website is masari.io. We can see here the what's it called? Here we got a filter. We're a filter here. This is a great website. I haven't used it in a long time, but down from all-time high is the thing we're trying to look for here. One second, guys. Closest from all-time. Here we go. All right, down from all-time high. Okay, so, all right, so you guys can generally see here, Bitcoin is the best performing down from all-time high, only 35% down. Now, there's altcoins that are in the 99 percentile. 88 to 99 or 98 to 99 percentile. Bitcoin Gold, the worst coin to hold. Sia coin's been terrible. Everything here. Decentraland, Aragon. Oh no, Aragon's 68. Bitcoin Diamond, 99% down from all-time high. Bytem, 94%. Storage is 83. Verge is 98. I'm trying to look for like coins that we mine, that were mineable. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of coins that I've been holding. I've been mining. Zcoin. Zcoin's a terrible one. It's down 97% from all-time high. So if you were mining it back in 2017 and you were hodling it up until now, your hold on, where is my coin market cap here? I lost my coin market cap. Let's go to, all right, Nerd Gears, I gotta change thing here. Let's go to Zcoin, for example. Unfortunate as it is, it's not just Zcoin, all right? All the altcoins, all of the like mineable altcoins down from all-time high, like $114. If you were mining Zcoin and you're hodling all the way down this bear trend here, oh man, your opportunity cost, you should have just put it into Bitcoin as soon as you can, because you guys saw, I just showed you, Bitcoin in terms of down from all-time high is only 35%. Okay, so you have an opportunity cost there that altcoins, holding altcoins and holding Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been doing a lot better than all of the altcoins. Aeon, oh my god, one of my favorite coins. Aeon is down 99%. Okay, this is not just Aeon though. Like I said, all of the other coins here that are below, I think 100 market cap and lower, have been doing terrible since 2017. All right, and Cortex, another one of my favorite coins. Cortex 96% down. Vertcoin is 96%. Mineable coin. I think recently they just went to VertHash. Grin 95%. I'm a broken record here, guys. That's all I'm gonna talk about here. So I'm not trying, and it's not financial advice, whatever. Okay, in the future, I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna transpire with all of the altcoins, the mineable altcoins that I've been mining. I've definitely lost in terms of profit, in terms of all those coins. Brian Beauchamp, to answer your question, just, yeah, I've lost any altcoin that I've held, I've lost. Okay, so but for the past year or two, I've been strictly getting into Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, just Bitcoin and Ethereum. I have been mining some other altcoins, Ravencoin, Aeon, on my other GPUs, but not religiously. Okay, but Ethereum and Bitcoin are the top two that I've been taking profits in, mining that, and yeah. Okay, so Brian, I hope that answers your question. I hope that helps. Okay, next question, and I probably missed a whole bunch. I know you guys have been talking here. Let me just scroll up here. Sonic Boomerino, what is up, man? Will ETH mining profits take a hit when POS launches? Of course. Sonic, yes. Sonic, though, I think they'll be implementing a hybrid proof of stake. So there's still going to be proof of work and proof of stake for Ethereum mining. So I believe there are going to be two chains of some sort, and the hybrid proof of stake, the proof of work won't be turned off until phase 2 is implemented for proof of stake, which is the full implementation of proof of stake. Okay. All right. Going along, KidsTube Gaming, RedPandaMining. What is the best profit calculator? I think What to Mine is probably the best one. I've tried all the other ones, and generally What to Mine, MinerStat's okay as well. MinerStat is the best one. What to Mine, I would say, is the best one. But some people have different opinions about that. WorkCrow, RedPandaMining, mining ETC with that feeling that ETC can go up. WorkCrow, yes, fundamental thing for me, just an opinion, not financial advice. I think Ethereum Classic, because that it has volume, it's on all the top exchanges. We've seen Ethereum Classic pump before. Not financial advice, okay? Not financial, don't do what I do, but It's on all the big exchanges. I think right now though you can't really deposit Ethereum Classic. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I haven't researched that. If Binance you can I think the confirmation times are insane, but it's pretty low right now. In terms, looks like Ethereum Classic is one of the most. Yeah, it's always Ethereum Classic has always been the most profitable coin to mine. Okay, going along. Another question. Aussie, my rig keeps constantly crashing. How can I find out what's the reason? Aussie. Now, it could be a lot of different things. It could be a lot of different things. Your power supply, it may have terrible voltage. Your power supply cables the pins may not be in all the way. So you have to really look at your pins. All right, look at the pins. That's probably one of the big things for instability. Look at your risers. Just double, triple check all the cables. Make sure all the pins are in. Bad riser, bad PCIe adapter, the little tiny thing, the little thing that goes into the motherboard. It could be anything. It could be anything. Drivers, DDU, do all of that stuff, man. Do all that stuff. Guys, it would really help if you do an @RedPandaMining on the live chat so I can answer your question. I can see if that's a question or not. Keep the chat to, if you're not answering a question, then don't @me, okay? That would really help me. That would really help, okay, guys? Because the chat is so big right now. Techman, I asked you to put that in Discord. Yes. Okay. Are PCIe riser splitters okay to use? Yeah, PCIe riser splitters okay to use. If you're talking about the PCIe adapters, let's see here. Let's get it. PCIe adapter. Splitter actually. Splitter. Okay. This is a really this is a big question because it depends. Okay, it depends what you're mining. It depends what GPU you have. Oh, okay. Best video for that. Best video for that you guys should watch is Mr. Mining Chamber. He's got the best power supply video. Where the heck is that? I think it's this one. In this video we cover everything about ATX power supplies from A to Z. Splitters, he talks about splitters. Okay, best video. So right here he's talking about adapters, splitters and adapters. So let me link this in the live chat right now. You guys can see that right there. Okay, going along. Matthew Miller, what is up, man? Let's build a mining solution which connects to residential central heating via heat exchanger so people can offset their heating costs with profits. Residential solar mining. Matthew Miller, I don't know much about that kind of solution, so I can't answer your question. I'm sorry, man. Space Goats, don't at me. Space Goats. Space Goats. The bane of my existence. Let's see here. How's everyone doing? Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for stopping by. For new people watching the stream, I'm just answering questions to the best of my ability. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm just answering questions generally as humbly as I can. And hopefully this will help out some people. Okay, going along. Vita lick my beard in. No, I cannot answer that question. Space Goats, when are we getting a face? Space Goats. Space Goats. Diego SB, when do you think ETH 2.0 will finally take out proof of work, and will it be the end of GPU mining? Diego SB, I have absolutely no idea when ETH 2.0 is going to be implemented. Everyone is speculating 2 to 3 years, and you know, the track record on Ethereum for implementing things is terrible. All right, they always drag it out a year, a half a year, 2 years now. Constantinople, Byzantium, A few other upgrades were delayed, I think. Yeah, a bunch of those Ethereum hard forks were delayed. So no doubt in my mind, I think proof of stake is going to be delayed. A bunch of different milestones, phase 0, phase 1, phase 2. We're going to see delays. I'm calling it. If not, I will be super surprised, and GPU mining profitability will be insane, because you guys can see Ethereum right now has always been at the top, but we still got Ethereum Classic, we got Raven Coin, we have Beam, we have all these other coins out there, but you're gonna see an influx of hash rate, because you guys know the network hash rate, the difficulty on Ethereum right now. What's gonna happen to all millions of those GPUs when they're gonna be kicked off the network? They're most likely going to be flooding into all these other coins. Thus, the difficulty is going to rise. The profitability is going to go lower. All right. So, Diego, I hope that answers your question. I can't give you a concrete answer because we don't know. We don't know when it's going to come out. But we can kind of generally figure out the profitability. In my opinion, is probably going to tank. Of course, depends on the coins. Depends on the prices. Okay. Depends on all the prices, all right, at the time, all right. Bitcoin could be $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Ethereum at the time could then be, you know, actually no, we're not talking about Ethereum, because if they go to proof of stake, then we're talking about all these other altcoins, Monero, the mineable ones, Ethereum Classic. Who knows? Ethereum Classic could be $20, $30. So you have to equate the hash rate, difficulty, block rewards, equilibrium, all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. Going along, guys. Keeping it going. I'm missing a lot of questions here. Raymond Bavoric. Is the BJO, is that a silent BJO? Is it a good strategy to buy 4GB RX 570 and mine ETC? Raymond Voric, honestly, it depends. Okay, if you can get 470s for under $50, I would go 570s for under $50. I wouldn't even pay $86. Honestly, that's too much. Like, we've seen 574 gigabyte cards like $40, $30, $50, like maybe half a year ago. I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't. I would invest in newer edge cards. So maybe 1660s, 5700s, 5600s. I would try to invest in newer cards, even though you're not getting your money's worth. Like, you guys can see, your break-even point right now for all of these other like Polaris cards is really fast. But I don't know. I would, in my opinion, I would buy 5600s, 5700s, whatever you can get your hands on cheaply is what I would go for. Maybe wait for the 6000 series if you want to buy new edge. Okay, going along. Iris SID, should I use PCIe splitters? Again, Iris, I answered this question before. Please go watch Mining Chambers video. There's a lot of different things that it depends, okay? It depends on your power supply configuration, depends on your GPUs, okay? Depending on if the GPUs have an 8-pin or dual 8 pins, because what we've noticed is the dual 8-pin GPUs, the dual 8-pin GPUs are able to, you know, pull more power, but they pull less power at the riser. But if you had an 8-pin, just a single 8-pin GPU for power, it will pull more power on the riser. All right, that's what we've seen. All right. But watch Mining Chambers video. He explains all of that. All right, watch this video. Amazing video. Yeah, Techman, RS riser to card depending on the card TDP. Exactly, Techman, great, best answer right there. Dave Wolf, thank you for the $3. You crazy guy. Thank you for the donation, my friend. All right, am I missing some questions here? KidsTube Gaming, RedPandaMining, is GPU mining safe in the long term? I mean, 4 years like that. KidsTube Gaming, yeah. So GPU mining is not a quick get rich scheme. All right. Some people believe that you can just make money like right off the bat. I mean, you can, if you had like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of GPUs mining, you'd make like $1,000 a day at the moment. Like, it depends. It's all relative, right? From one single 580 rig to 10 to 100 to 1,000 580 rigs. You still have to pay that expense, but then you are garnering that profit at the moment, at that time. Okay, so for people that have huge GPU mining farms right now, they're pulling in like a lot of money every day, right? But if you times this, right, this is a single 580 rig making $2.82 a day on Ethereum Classic. You times that by 1,000. That's how much they're making every day, right? And they could put that money. They could put that money that they have from all the thousands of rigs into upgrading, into maybe selling off, just, you know, perpetually upgrading their rigs, getting newer edge stuff. But as a single GPU mining rig, like residential miners such as myself, such as all of you that are watching right now, it's gonna be a lot harder for us to upgrade as we are getting profits, because look, a single 580 rig, $3 a day, you're not going out buying a 5700 with $3. But if you are a huge mining farm that are pulling in thousands of dollars a day in profit after their expenses, operating or OPEX, all that stuff, those guys are probably buying more 5700s, selling off their Polaris cards, and they're just banking every day, because current profitability, even, you know, relative to what, you know, how much hash rate you have, is you're just making money. You're just pulling in money and profits, and you're just like, all right, well, we're just going to keep expanding and expanding, selling off old cards, selling old generation, buying into new generation. And I think, you know, it's the same idea for the rich just get richer applies to huge GPU mining farms just get bigger and richer, and because you have to equate the current profitability and you can their operating expenses, how many rigs they have, how much hash rate, they're just getting more and more and more in terms of profits. So you know, it just depends at the time. Okay, maybe if you are a huge GPU mining farm, all right, here's another correlation. Say, is this Ethereum? Yeah, this is Ethereum. Okay, when Ethereum went down in the dumps, like $100, maybe at that time for them, they were just breaking even, so they weren't getting any profit. But now, say that they were all hodling, which I think all of us residential miners are hodling the Ethereum or whatever profits that whatever coin that you're mining. And recently, in my opinion, I've been taking some profits upgrading, because I've been hodling. I made a video like a year and a half ago saying I was going to hodl all of the coins that I was mining, especially Ethereum. And now, recently, I've been taking some profits, upgrading hardware, buying stuff, and, you know, it's been good, right? And now the huge mining farms that have thousands of rigs are able to even profit more, because the current profitability is amazing, right? So you have to look at it that way. All right, next question. Next question. I ramble off too much, guys. I'm sorry. I ramble way too much. I'm gonna try to go real fast here. I missed some questions up here. Cody Turner, RedPandaMining, how much air CFM do you exhaust out of your mining room? Average temperature in the room, average incoming air. Cody, right now it's winter, so it's actually really cold, and I'm actually going to have a video talking about winter is here, and I need to adjust all of my mining rigs because it's way too cold right now. So I need to, that's going to be null pretty soon. Iterator, RedPandaMining, we are asking about PCIe splitters that split lanes, not power. PCIe splitter that splits lanes, not power. What? You can't split. Wait, what? Can you split the PCIe lanes on a motherboard? No, that's CPU dependent, const. So I don't think you can't theoretically do that. Unless you had a USB to, let's see, U-bit USB splitter. Where is it here? PCIE. They don't even have it on Amazon anymore. Okay, well, I don't see it here. Ubit PCIe. Adapter. Nope, but I think you guys are, you guys know what I'm talking about, but I don't know if that will split the PCIe lane. We'll have to try that. Okay, going along, guys, going along. Digital Alarm, thank you for the donation, my friend. Thank you. Four-way splitter, yes, Space Goats. Space Goats, don't duh me. Space Goats. Going along. You already split lanes when you mine anyway. I wouldn't advise that you split them further than X1. All right, May, that's a good one. That's a good. I like that. Simple. Nope. ATA, RedPandaMining. What do you think about the 4+4 pin to 6+2 pin power cable? Should I use it at all? No. ATA, the 4+4 pin, I believe, is for the CPU only. So do not use that into your GPU. That'll probably, I'm pretty sure that'll burn it up. So don't do that. Don't do that. You're talking about the CPU 4+4. Yeah, the CPU 4+4 pin. No, don't do that. Okay, going along here. Next question. Simple channel. Hello, I wish to make a rig of 12 MSI 5700 Evoke GPOC. Can you tell me, is 2x Sama Forza 1280 plus platinum enough for that? Thanks in advance. 12 5700s with two 1200 watts. Yes, that's enough. That is enough. Actually, hold on. Wait, set 57. Sorry, 5700 evokes. 5700 evoke. What's the TDP of a 5700 evoke? Where is the? I got a 5700 MSI evoke. Let's go to their website. Simple channel. You want to make sure you have enough power capacity to fill in the full TDP of the GPUs that you're going to be putting on the power supply. So the power consumption, the TDP of an MSI Evoke is 225 watts. You have a single 8-pin and one 6-pin, so 225 watts. So that is 150 watts, which is the 8-pin, plus the 6-pin, which is 75 watts. All right, so add those together, you have 225 watts. So you want to make sure you have the power capacity. So actually, two 1200 watts will not be enough. You will not be in the safe zone. You will not be in the safe zone when you're adding 6 Evoke cards to a 1200 watt power supply, because what's 225 times 6? That's 1350. All right, that's 1350 watts. So your 1200 watt will not be enough power capacity. All right, and the reasons why we do that, and I'm very guilty of not doing it because I don't want to spend a lot of money on power supplies, but I know how to undervolt the cards before putting them to mining. All right, so there is a risk there. You can use the 1200 watt power supplies. If you want to take that risk, if you know how to put in your overclocks, your undervolts before you get the rig mining. Okay, so that is a disclaimer. But if you are new to mining and you do not undervolt your cards before you're putting the 6 Evoke cards, the 5700s, on a 1200 watt power supply, you may blow up the power supply. Well, hopefully there's overvolt protection on the power supply, so it'll probably just turn off. But depends on your efficiency, all that stuff, okay? Hopefully that answers your question. And hopefully that helps other people as well. Okay, another question. Let's see here. Junk Guild, is there a wallet you recommend for beginner that can hold BTC and ETH? And is it better to use NiceHash or Kudo Miner as a beginner, or download the miner and do it that way? Okay, Junk Guild. Great question. Great question, my friend. Recommend wallet. Okay. This is a hard one. I am not much of a wallet person. Crypto wallet. So like honestly, I mine, okay, hopefully this is not too doxing, but I mine into hardware wallets. You can, another best practice is, you're having the regular wallet on a separate computer. All right. This is something that everyone should do, in my opinion. You need to have a separate computer, like a laptop or something, that you don't do anything else on. All right. Brand new formatted, no software installed, nothing but your crypto wallet. All right, you don't do web browsing, you don't do anything on this device, on this laptop or PC, whatever. You just do that. You have the stock BTC wallet, which is their what's it called again? Bitcoin wallet. The CG. God, it's on the top of my head. What's the word? Anybody? I haven't used the regular Bitcoin wallet for a long time. Whatever the wallet that you install on your computer, you can use that, or you can use your hardware wallet. You can use Exodus. You can use which is on your phone. Some people have reservations about having phones as your wallet holder. And I've talked and heard from a few people that phones are actually more secure than PCs, which I can believe it in a sense, but don't quote me on that. I do use phones a lot for mining into, and I haven't had any issues. But again, I use old phones that I don't do any web browsing in. Okay, so that's a disclaimer there. Use a phone that you're not using actively. All right. Of course, Ledger Nano X's are fine. All that kind of stuff. Okay, so hopefully that answered. I don't think I answered your question fully, but there are probably a lot of other resources out there talking about wallets on YouTube, Google, whatever, all that stuff. Okay, next question. Oh, I'm missing out a lot of different questions here, guys. I'm sorry if I haven't answered your question. It's the live chat's going way too fast for me. Helpful Crypto Miner, what is up, man? Guys, so all of you guys watching right now, Helpful Crypto Miner is the one that he didn't give me the idea, but his name, Helpful, gave me the idea. So this is what I'm doing in this live stream. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. All right, next question is Simple Channel. Thanks for the answer. No problem, Simple Channel. Matthew Miller, Bitcoin Core Wallet. Thank you, Matthew Miller, the Bitcoin Core Wallet, and you can back that up to a USB and back up your seed keys, your mnemonic phrases, all that stuff on paper, whatever, and you'll be fine. Zelcore, Crypto Noob. Yes, Zelcore is another great wallet to use on the computer. Again, use it on a separate machine. Okay, separate machine from what you do, your web browsing, all your whatever you do on your computer. Okay, gaming, do it on a separate machine at all costs. Raymond LB, can you talk about Celsius Network and BlockFi? Is it a good way to stack 32 ETH before POS? Raymond LB, to be honest, I am not much of a DeFi person. Okay, I am not really into DeFi. I don't know anything about Celsius Network. I don't know much about BlockFi, so I'm not the best person to talk about that. But I am trying to stack 32 Ethereum because I guess in the next year or 2 years, I'll probably have a video about staking Ethereum. So if I'm still making videos, I'll still be around if people still like me or not. Matthew Miller, Red Panda Mining. Bitcoin Core supports hardware wallets via command line, but will support via GUI in later release. Exactly, Matthew Miller. Exactly. Awesome. Next question. Whew, I'm running out of breath here, guys. I'm running out of breath. Let's see here. Next question, guys. Sinned before. Hey, Red Panda Mining, where can I get the correct BIOS mod for an MSI RX 570 8GB? I couldn't find it in Tech Power Up. Sinned before. You cannot find modded BIOS on Tech Power Up. You have to BIOS mod your existing BIOS. I mean, yeah, you have to find your existing BIOS, and then come join Discord, and then you will find in the BIOS mod the memory straps in the pinned comments. Okay, so come join Discord, and then there's plenty of resources online on YouTube. Mining Chamber has how to BIOS mod your Polaris cards. There's plenty of videos on that on YouTube. Of the 580s, 570s. I surprisingly don't have a 570 BIOS modding video because there's plenty of BIOS modding 570 videos. You just type in BIOS mod 570 Ethereum and you will get a plethora amount of videos about how to do that. So I don't think I need to make a video about that because the same thing applies. Ace K, Red Panda Mining, can you do a video on PF Sense? Would like security. Ace K, I am not I would love to, but I'm gonna try to do it, but there are plenty of videos on PF Sense. Mr. Loris Systems is the best guy, in my opinion, to watch how to set up PF Sense. But I will have a video talking about my PF Sense, and I will try my best not to dox. I need to practice InfoSec or OPSEC, Operation Security. I don't want to talk about what exactly I'm doing because that's terrible security for me. But I will do my best to talk about what I'm gonna implement. That's the best I can do. We'll see. Maybe I can show all the IPs, and then I can just nuke the whole thing and change all the IPs again. I can just do that. We'll see. Work Crow. One way to it's safe. Is it buy a Android phone that you can flash with a safe OS and open source, and from there choose a safe wallet. Work Crow. Like I said, if you have an old phone or a phone that you're not using, you're not doing anything else, you can install the wallets on there. All right. Make sure you have it passcoded, whatever, all that stuff. I think phones for wallets are fine, but you just have to practice. Just don't go download any random stuff on that phone as well that you have, a lot of crypto on. All right. Just be mindful. Be mindful of what applications you're downloading onto your wallet. Space Goats, I need to mute. All right, we need to ban Space Goats from the channel. He's trolling me too much, guys. Everyone say Space Goats. You're the best, Space Goats. May, Red Panda Mining, how do you fix the code 43 error in Radeon 7? May. Best thing to do that you can do is return your RMA. You just have to RMA your Radeon 7. It's dead. You cannot do anything. Another question here. Diego SB, Red Panda Mining, ASRock H110 Pro BTC Plus and Windows 10. Is it possible to put 13 cards? I don't want to buy GPUs that end up on the shelf. Diego SB, in my opinion, the ASRock H110 Pro BTC Plus is the best motherboard, one of the best motherboards in my opinion. I've had great experience with it. I have never had any die yet, knock on wood. I've had 12 maximum on a BTC Plus Pro. I've never done 13 in Windows. Okay, I've done 12 in Windows. I've had 12 GTX 1060s back in 2017. I had 12 of them on a ASRock motherboard. Had it on an Amazon Basic shelf. I think I've made a video about it actually. 12 by 1060 rig. 12 by 1060. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, when I had it at my brother's place. Yeah, here we go. This video, man. Yeah, this is old school. Oh man, look at this. My brother's Transformers, so sick. Damn it, ads. Damn it, YouTube. Yeah, look at that. I had this 12 by 1060 Zotac rig on a single ASRock motherboard. This was awesome. Then I was taking it out, just cleaning it. But yeah, no, it works. It works for sure. For sure. Okay, next question. Diego, I hope that answers your question. I don't know if it does or not, but Matthew Miller, RedPandaMining, ARM-based CPUs are more secure than Intel and AMD, but best to be used with a custom ROM, Lineage OS, Graphene OS, because old phones with outdated Android will be insecure. Matthew Miller, for sure. But Matthew Miller, I feel like even if an old Android phone is insecure, like I said, as long as you are not web browsing or doing anything else on the phone, and you turn it off after you are done transacting on the wallet, I feel like it's fine. But I get it. I totally get that we want to stay up to date with security updates, all that stuff. But like I said, just be mindful. Use the phone with nothing else but your wallet and transacting. Turn it off after you are done. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Kochavi, can you show how to start mining, please? Kochavi, that is a big question, but how to start mining? Okay, how to start mining? Let me think here. Guys, I don't even know how to answer that question. How do you guys start mining? If you have an ATX machine, right? If you have a gaming PC right now, Kochafi, you can start mining right now. Just, you have a GPU, download Phoenix Miner, download whatever GPU, depends on what GPU you have, Team Red Miner, get it going in. No one has asked me what the best miner is, in my opinion, right now for mining. And for AMD cards, for mining right now, Team Red Miner is the best one, in my opinion. Don't use Phoenix Miner, don't use Claymore, definitely don't use Claymore Miner, it's terrible right now. Phoenix Miner fakes the hash rates. Team Red Miner, Phoenix Miner, yeah, fakes that. Team Red Miner, in my opinion, is the best for AMD cards. But for NVIDIA cards, mindful of this, NVIDIA cards, it has to be Phoenix Miner, because Team Red Miner doesn't support NVIDIA cards. Okay, guys, one more question. I didn't want to stream for too long. I'm already losing my voice. So one more question. Somebody give me a good question. What's a good question, guys? Hold on, let me read some here. Ace K, did I get more bit streams? No, not yet. I will though. I know where they are. Matthew Miller, RedPandaMining, how are you going to keep the blockchain up to date if the phone is offline? Matthew Miller, well, depending on what wallet you're using, they have the light ones, right? So, and when you update it, it updates pretty fast anyway. So it's better to have it offline. And then when you have it on, it'll download whatever the newest transactions that you have onto your phone. And yeah, and then yeah, just turn it off after you're done. And when you turn it back on, it'll be fine. What NVIDIA card do you think is best for mining? Raymond LB. The best NVIDIA card for mining. If we're not factoring in price, if we're not factoring in efficiency, obviously that's going to be the RTX 3090. But if you want to factor in the efficiency, price to hash performance, price to power, price to efficiency, price to efficiency, price to performance, then in my opinion, NVIDIA card wise, that's a hard question because it really depends what you can buy NVIDIA cards at. But I think as of right now, price to performance, just for NVIDIA cards, we're not factoring in AMD cards. I think it's either the 1660 Super or 1660 Ti's or the RTX 3080, which you all know, nobody can get their hands on it right now. So RTX 3080 or 1660 Supers or Ti's are the best. Price to performance, I think, for new cards. Dima, your BIOS worked for the 5600 Pulse Micron, 44 mega hash, but at 120 watts. Do you have the same for Samsung? I have mixed cards. Which memory prefer on these cards? Dima, I do not have a Samsung one, so I can't help you there. I do not have a Samsung one. Okay, so yeah, okay guys, I think that's it. IRSD, should I invest $20,000 after a new GPU comes out? IRS Sid, I cannot answer that. I cannot answer that question for you. I don't want you coming back to me blaming me that you invested $20,000. So do your own research on that part. We don't know what the price of the coins of Ethereum. We don't know profitability is going to be in the next month or so, 2 months or so. You're going to have to do your own research and just gauge. I'm not going to tell you, yes, go in buy $20,000 worth of mining hardware right now. I'm gonna give you my experience right now, and I've talked about this before. I've talked about this before. I've bought in GPUs when things were really unprofitable. All right. I've bought my Radeon 7s for $350 USD. I bought 1080 Ti's for $200. I bought Vega 56s for $120. All right. I've bought in GPUs when everything was low. Iris, the person that asked that question. Where's your name? I don't see your name. Oh my goodness. Wow, chat has been going IRS Sid, giving you just an idea. For you to buy $20,000 worth of hardware right now, when everything is so high in price, is in my opinion, not a good idea. Not a good idea. I would not go out and spend $400, $500 on 5700 XTs. If you can buy them used for a lot cheaper, yeah, then do it. If you can find deals on GPUs, do it. But right now, crypto mining hardware is expensive relative to what it was a year ago. It was half of that. All right. Radeon 7s, motherboards, everything was so cheap. RX 580s were $60. RX 580 8GB cards were $60. For people coming into mining right now, it feels like 2017. And for those that are just coming into mining right now, what I'm talking about is back in 2017. All right, this right now, you asking the question of should I invest $20,000 into mining right now is literally Literally the same feeling of when the ICO phase of 2017 came into play. All right, so this is exactly when Bitcoin was on the rise up to $20,000 USD. So Ethereum went up to about $1,400 USD in the middle of January. So these questions, no, I would not. I just wouldn't, because you're gonna be. I feel like the next blow off top is coming, but we don't know when that is, and you're gonna be pretty much going into the same time when after the next blow off top comes. And obviously that's the best time to sell for a lot of people accumulating, such as ourselves, if you are already mining for the past 2 to 3 years. But the next downturn, all right, if you're gonna spend 20 grand, you're gonna see your profitability just go down in the dumps, and you're gonna be like, wow, I still haven't made my money back. I lost money. I'm just paying electric out of my pocket. I'm just going in the red even more. You're gonna be having these feelings of just like all the other people that happened at the bear market of 2018. People selling off, liquidating all their GPUs for cheap, they lost money, and I'm not saying I'm some like smart person for, mining throughout, buying cheap GPUs throughout the bear market. A lot of people do that, all right? A lot of people take advantage of buying stuff when everything is down, things are not profitable. And now look at it. Things are profitable now after a year when we had Ethereum down to $100. So experience now. You have to be mindful and just do your own research and just talk about, just figure out what has happened in the past and what has transpired for other people experience. Okay, that's my experience, that's my opinion. Don't take my word for it. Do what you like, and invest what you can afford. Do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so $20,000 is a lot. $20,000 is a lot, and I would hate for you to not get that money back in a shorter time frame. Okay, guys, I think that's it. My voice is gone. I would love to continue these streams again. I like doing this. If you guys like doing this, please let me know. I know that I couldn't answer everyone's questions here, but yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you all. I hope that was fun. I hope some of you guys I answered some of you guys' questions. Again, I am not an expert, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not an expert in everything, but I can just give you my opinion. I can just give you my perspective. I've now been into mining since February of 2017, hardcore. I have mined back in 2013, but only with a couple GPUs, and I had no idea what I was doing. But that's everything that I've been talking about in this video. This live stream is in my perspective, and hopefully that's just what I'm talking about. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do these more. Please let me know when you guys think I should do these, and I'm gonna try to do these more in different time zones, so I can help out everyone in the world. So I know that I have viewers from all around the world. My YouTube analytics show where you guys are watching. So awesome stuff. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Smash the like button. Thank you for the people who donated. I appreciate you all. Chancoin, IRS Sid, thank you so much. Techman, Matthew Miller. Have a good one, guys. And peace out. Peace out. Have a good one. Have a good day. Have a great Sunday. See ya.
Generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in